Good afternoon, everyone. I'm currently in the process of building a few... I'm currently in the process of deck building. As you join me today, mostly because I wanted to do some fun things. I have 4 copies of you. I know I do. Yeah, you're special variant. So where the heck are my regular copies of Bomba? There it is. But I want to run a few mech decks today. Or, yeah, mech-adjacent decks today. That's kind of the mood I'm in. Alright, and now I need to grab... four copies of you. And then I need to add... four copies of Nova Grappler Arena. Is there any... I know there's a Astrum starter deck. Was there anything any unique stuff in an Astrum? I could try and build a blue Death Star deck again, considering I butchered the last time I tried to use it. I'm being overly picky right now. But I want to do some fun stuff. Considering there really isn't, outside of Brandgate, there really aren't any cool mech archetypes. But alright, next up, I need to pull more Combine Rushers into the deck. Let's see, 4, is it 4? Yeah, it's 4 Combine Rushers. Operate. And then 3 copies of Enlightened Age Dragon. Then I need 2 copies of him. And 2 copies of Garg something. No, 4 copies of Garg. Where are you, Garg? The giant cockroach looking one. There it is. Four copies of Garg. Then Planet Wall Dragon. Then 3 copies of Planet Wall Dragon. One copy of you. Four copies of you. Then 4 copies of Patroller and 3 copies of Star Aggression Dragon. And then along with 4 draw triggers. Along with and I gotta get Sentinel. I got one more Sentinel card I gotta pull. There it is. Elementaria Sanctitude. Alright. Now I gotta turn that back off. And that just leaves the various orders. These are set orders. So I need 4 copies of Death Winds. One copy of Kill Shroud and 1 copy of Where's the Grade 2? Where's the grade 2? There it is. Bomber strategy dusting. And I'm 3 cards short. Screw it, let's see what the last 3 cards could be. Alright. I think I'll put... Let's Soul Blast 2. Choose a grade 2 strategy from your drop zone. Put it into your hand. When this is placed during your yard, or when this card is discarded from your hand by your Vanguard's ability during your turn, if you have a blue Death Star, in its name, Energy Blast 3, choose a strategy from your drop and put it into your hand. Yeah, I'll put these 3 in there. And I need to change this deck's name. I'm not sure. What other type of deck I want to build? I really wish I could get the maelstrom working properly. Eh, this is good enough. Let's go. And I pulled. And because I went second, I get to draw one. Blue Death Star Dark Verdict Findus attacks. No guard. Let's see if she gets stupid lucky. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Right, I ride. I'll drop. Really don't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice because I want to get good stuff onto the field. Superior Call Findinus to the rear guard. Next up, call Detonation Monster Boblamine and Combine Rusher to rear guard. Combine Rusher boosted by Boblamine attacks. No triggers. Not gonna guard. Critical trigger? Heck yeah. Alright. Give all effects to the Vanguard. And just in case, I will guard with Mega Gargo. Just in case she pulls a trigger. She's gonna punch rear guard. No, she can't punch rear guard. That last unit on the end can't do anything because I am too powerful. Like to look for a grade 2 strategy. And I play Bomber Strategy Dusting. And call Operation Master Fray It. Counterblast 1. I did this in the wrong order. I should have drawn first. Dang it. Oh well. That's 2 perfect guards out of my hands now. Draw 1. Blue Deathster Skyrender of Garda attacks, boosted by Findrain. Combine Rusher boosted by Blobamine attacks. Due to there being 2 or more order zone, cards in my order zone, Combine Rusher gets plus 10,000 to his power. Lastly, next, I'll move Blob of Mine into the Soul to charge that damage that just got turned over this turn. And then I'll have Operate Master Freyhit attack the rear guard. I'll intercept with Freyhit. And then I'll also intercept with Combine Rusher. Ah, of course. No guard. Never mind! That's game! Screw you! Scoop! Not gonna pull any heal trigs. And I pulled a heal trigger. Great. Just great. Yeah. And pass. Dark Verdict. No guard. Well, that's not great. Search. Add Kill Shroud. Play Shroud. Combined Rusher's skill. Counterblast 1 to Superior Call Combined Rusher from the drop zone. Next, I call Detonation Monster Blobomine to rear guard. Blobomine attacks. Combine Rusher attacks. Lastly, Heavenly Death Ray attacks. No guard. Give all effects to the Vanguard. I'll intercept with Combine Rusher, just to be safe. Never mind! It doesn't matter, because I forgot that was a... Because it wouldn't have mattered, I should have played two. Should have played two cards. Or just guarded with one of the big shield cards in my hand. And there goes my over trigger. Great. And you're going to punch rear guard because you can, because you're a dick. Superior Call Stingray. Counterblast 1. Call Combine Rusher. Move Kill Shroud into the snow. Put Bomber Strategy Dusting into the soul. No triggers. Predicting it now. Oh! Give the boost to Combine Rusher. Both pleasantly surprised and unpleasantly surprised by that. Counterblast 1 and... That was a waste, considering there wasn't any cards in my drop zone. Unless you have another perfect guard, you're going to lose this. Combine Rusher, tear him apart. Alright, let's see how the Neo Nova grapplers run. And I just traded one trigger that was decent in hand for one trigger that I wish was still in the deck. Ugh. Ride Rotovisor. Rotovisor's skill lets me draw one. Call Detonation Monster Blobomine to rear guard. Blobomine attacks. Rotovisor attacks. That's 2 heal triggers pulled out of rotation, which isn't great. Still, that's him down by 2, which I can live with, including one of his crit triggers. No guard. All right, let's see what you got, punk. No guard. That's 2 triggers out of the deck, which isn't good. That's 3 triggers out of the deck, which isn't good. Ride. I'll Energy Blast 3 to draw a card. And when this is ruled upon by a grade 2 Rotovirer using its name, search your deck for up to 1 arena card, reveal it, put it to your hand, and shuffle the deck. So I'll grab another Nova Grappler Arena Urban City. Before playing one Nova Grappler Arena Urban City. Before calling Combine Rusher to rear guard, along with calling Great Sickle of White Flash Balderreed to rear guard. No. Wazzer Rotovisor boosted by Balderreed attacks. I'll give the crit to Wasser and the power to Combiner. To Rusher, rather. That's putting him at +4 at 4. Washer's effect thanks to Order Zone. Energy Charge 2. And I get to put Balderreed into the Soul to search for a card and add it to my hand. Next up, Combine Rusher, boosted by Blobomine, attacks. That's another crit trigger that's officially out of his hands, which is nice. I won't be activating his seal to move him into the Soul. And you're going to burn them to get the boost. No guard. Give all effects to Wasser. I'll guard with Decacorp. Decker Cop. Don't want any surprise crit triggers from you. You're gonna... Okay. He's just gonna be coming back next turn, though. From the drop zone for practically free. No guard. Washer's effect lets me add Glasnell to hand. Play Urban Arena. Combine Rusher's skill. Counterblast 1 to call him from the drop. Next up, I call Compassionate Mechanic to rear guard. Compassionate Mechanic gets plus 5,000 during my turn, due to there being 2 or more order zones on the field. And I'm pretty sure that's all I'm going to be able to do this turn. Except for smack you in the face. First, I'll have Combine Rusher boosted by Blastomine attack the Vanguard. I'll activate Urban Arena's skill. And I'll activate Combine Rusher's skill. Move Blastomine into the Soul. And you're dropping a perfect guard. You have 2 good intercepts on board, though. You're gonna mega regret burning that early. Compassionate Mechanic attacks. Combine Rusher attacks due to there being 2 or more order zones in the set orders in the order zone. He gets plus 10,000. No shortage of opponents. If it's you, I can confirm it. Alright, let's see what we got. Though, a handful of grade 1s and 2 grade 0s. Throw you two back into the deck. See what I... And... Oh, son of a... And there's a bunch of cards here that I would rather have stayed in the deck. Unfortunately. No guard. Yeah, losing a front trigger this early is kind of bad, especially considering you didn't set up the field properly in order to get the best use out of it. Though having me lose to Cordelia is not great either. Marin's skill. Add Blaster Blade to hand. Energy Blast 3 with Blaster Blade. The Vangaurd skill, sending in a unit to the drop zone. Next up, call Knight of Old Fate Cordelia, along with Knight of Inheritance Emmeline. Soul Blast 1 to search for another blaster unit. Add... You know what? Screw it. Call Blaster Dark. I will not be activating Blaster Dark's skill. Call Blaster Blade. I will not be activating Blaster Blade's skill. Blaster Blade attacks the Vanguard. Emmeline gets a power boost. Blaster Blade the Vanguard, boosted by Knight of Old Fate Cordelia, attacks. Emmeline's skill gives her more power. Emmeline attacks, and you're gonna guard. Not wanting to push me, not wanting me to push you to 3, huh? Or you must have had a really good card on the top of your deck. Either or. No guard. Ah, you have a grade 4 monster. I ride Majesty Lord Blaster. And I call Blaster Blade to rear guard. I will not be activating Blaster Blade's skill because his skill only works when he's riding. Because his draw skill only works when he's riding. Otherwise, though, Blaster Blade attacks. Emmeline gets a boost. Majesty Lord Blaster, boosted by Knight of Old Faith Cordelia, attacks. Emmeline's skill activates, giving her another +5. Majesty Lord Blaster's skill activates, moving Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark into the soul to give them, to push them up to 2k and +1 critical permanently. With Twin Drive. First check, another Emmeline. Second check. Ordeal Dragon. Last check. Blaster Dark. Nah, not activating Cordelia's skill. Emmeline attacks. I have another Emmeline in hand. I'm not sure what your plan is there, but I'll let you take her out. Okay, that's +2. Still not sure what you think you're gonna do. Give all effects to Majesty Lord Blaster. Pretty sure that's almost all my heal triggers. Persona Ride. Call Emmeline. Emmeline's skill. Soul Blast Marin. Add Majesty Lord Blaster to hand. Discard Ordeal Dragon. Call Blaster Blade. Counterblast 1 to send 1 unit of yours into the drop zone. Call Blaster Dark. Not activating Blaster Dark skill. Blaster Blade, boosted by Blaster Dark, attacks. Emmeline's skill. Majesty Lord Blaster boosted by Knight of Old Fate Coraline. Cordelia. Emmeline skill triggers. Majesty Lord Blaster lets me move Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark into the Soul. First check, front trigger. Second check, another Cordelia. Third check, Knight of Sprite Frida. And cut through the guard. You get a crit trigger unless you pull a heal. This is going to be the end of the game. It's strange. I came here because I wanted an unchanging place and started Team Renka. But meeting you and fighting, now I want to change. So this time, to move forward, I'm leaving. Rasen beat Gaku, and Gaku's gonna go off the deep end. If he loses even once, he'll have to give up on his... give up on Vangaurd. Let's do a funny. Undu's skill. Draw. Call Philingrex to rear guard. Philingrex attacks. Iron Ball, Dragon Anki Bowler attacks. Draw a trigger, give all effects to the Vanguard. Kinda wish this was a crit trigger, but I'll take what I can get. That's two front triggers out of the deck now. Unfortunately. And somebody just dinged me on Discord. Ah. I'll guard with Steel the Lawfo. See if he punches through and gets lucky. Nope. So the draw trigger finally, the good old draw trigger dino got lucky. I'll let the last two attacks through. See what gets popped out of the deck. There goes the Veloso. And no guard. Oh. That's a waste of an overtrigger. That is an extreme waste of an overtrigger there. Unfortunately. Ride Spinal Assaulter. Call Fill-In Grex. Along with Ino Rush. Spinal Assaulter attacks the Vanguard. I pull another Ino Rush. And he gets trigger. Ineon Rush. Ineon Rush. Nah, I can't. I can't. Ah. Ineon Rush attacks the rear guard Blaster Blade. That's kind of a misplacement for Bedveer. You should have moved K back. No guard. Pulls a Palladium Zeal and a draw trigger. There goes another Veloso on rush. That'd be a waste of a guard. Screw it. And intercept. All right. I'll drop Crumb Stego. Ride Steel Marquis. Steel Baron Dragon Spino Marquis. And Superior Call. Blast Artillery Brachio Force. And Patrol Dragon Scout Terra. Superior Call. Draw. Alright, Brachio Force. Attack Bedveer. Brachio Force's skill. Brachio Force retires itself. Send Cordelia to the drop zone. Full body artillery. Next, Patrol Dragon Scout Terra, boosted by Philingrex, attacks the Vanguard. Philingrex's skill, Scout Terra's skill, Counterblast 1, to give it wasn't a grade 2 though. Oh well. Spinal Marquis attacks, Spinal Marquis' skill, Counterblast 1, retire Scout Terra. Superior Call. Chaotic Shot Dragon Paris Cannonade. Cannonade skill gives him +10 until the end of the turn. There's Salvo Rex. And another Chrome Shot Stego. Paris Cannonade attacks the rear guard, so Bedivere still gets sent to the drop zone no matter what. Paris Cannonade also goes to the drop zone because of the requirement of his skill. Yeah, I'm guarding that. Yeah, unless he pulls a double trigger, which is very unlikely. And even if he does, I'm still low enough on damage that it doesn't matter. He pulls 3 Glint Breath, which is a really garbage card to have in a Majesty Lord Blaster deck. Persona Ride. Spinal Marquis' skill. Superior Call. Crumb Shot Stego. Along with Call Roaring Cannon Dragon Salvo Rex. Salvo Rex attacks. Crumstego, boosted by Philingrex, attacks. Crumstego's skill, Soul Blast 1. Bind 3. Spinal Marquis attacks. Front trigger, that's still not enough. Even if I get double trigger, it's still not enough. If I'd attacked in a different order, I could have pumped it all onto Salvo Rex, and that would have been GG. Meh, I can still Persona Ride again next turn. Surprised you didn't activate Blaster Dark skill to get rid of the Glint Breath, and then call Bedveer, and then call K to boost Bedveer. Give all effects to the Vanguard. Not complaining, just odd. Drop Twin Buck. And the Salvo Rex. He gets a Persona Ride next turn, if he gets to a next turn. And a crit trigger. Guard. Persona Ride. Call Scalp Terra and Paris Cannonade. Retire Krumstego and Salvo Grex. Paris Cannonade attacks. Spino Marquis attacks. Spino Marquis' skill, Counterblast 1. Retire Paris Cannonade, who's going to be retiring at the end of this turn anyway. Superior Call. Ino Rush. Ineon Rush. First check, second check, no triggers. Do I have any triggers left? I have one crit trigger, one front trigger, and not much else. Soul Blast 1. To give Ineon a boost. Of course. Pass. I'm not activating his skill due to me being so low on cards already. Guard. Guard. Drop the Steel Delafo. Gets another Palladium Zeal. And crit trigger. So it would have been death. And he has another shield card in hand. And another perfect trigger. And another perfect guard. Great. Call Flash Artillery Veloso on rush. Call Bracky. No. Call Krumstego. Spinal Marquee, boosted by Veloso on-rush attacks. Give all effects to Krumstego. Second check. Spinal Marquee attacks. Soul Blast 1. Scalp Terra boosted by Philingrex attacks. And he still has 2 Palladium Zeal in hand. Great. Though at the rate he's going, he's going to deck out faster than I am. Guard. He's got a Persona Ride for next turn. And I do believe his last copy of Palladium Zeal. Yep, that's his last copy of Palladium Zeal in hand. Call Steel Delafo. Krumstego attacks, boosted by Steel Delafo. Spinal Marquee boosted by Veloso on-rush attacks. Drops one of his Palladium Zeals. Along with his Majesty Lord Blaster for cost, meaning he still has 2 Palladium Zeal left in his hand, plus 1 card I don't know. Scalp Terra boosted by Philingrex attacks. That was a heal trigger, meaning he still has 2 Palladium Zeal in hand. Drop Twin Buck and Crumb Stego for cost. For Twin Buck. I'll let this through. That means the only card I have left, trigger I have left in my deck is a front trigger. Chrome Stego boosted by Steel Delafo attacks. Scalp Terra boosted by Philingrex attacks. And pass. He's going to deck out. He's going to deck out. Crumb Stego boosted by Steel Delafo attacks. Three cards. Not activating Scout Terra's skill. And pass. He's gonna deck out when he the next time he swings. Yep. Bye-bye, bud. Twin Buck. Twin Buck skill. Drop Brachial Force for it. Cordelia, and what's the last pathetic card in your deck? Blaster Dark. Deck out. One more, and then I think I'll call it. And I'll do a really, really long stream tomorrow to celebrate us getting to part 30 of this series. Gareth attacks. Pull an Ezel. Let's see. Plants, plants, and more plants. No guard. No guard. Ah, I lost a Glorious Storm. That's somewhat disappointing. Oh well. Guard. Not letting you push me to 3. Draw. Palladium Zeal. I don't have anything I don't want to drop for. I can drop you for cost. Not going to be able to use your skill though. Not Soul Blasting you. Soul Blasting for you because I want a Superior Ride into Ezel. No. Not activating your skill. Superior Ride Bowman into Ezel. Dropping Palladium Zeal for cost. Playing Reign Supreme, King of Beasts. Superior Calling. Bowman. Calling. Dendrain. Along with Silverfang Witch. Silverfang Witch's skill. She gets a boost. And with the cost of Counterblast, I get to draw one. Alright, Dendrain boosts Silverfang Witch and attack on the Vanguard. Dendrain puts Silverfang Witch back into the bottom of the deck in order to stand back up. Bowman's attacks the rear guard. Probably should have attacked the Vanguard. Oh well. Bowman moves back to the bottom of the deck. Ezel attacks the Vanguard. Pull another Dendrain. Not great. Oh well. Ezel is live, though. Meanwhile, man has a garden full of weeds. And I'll let it through. Might have been a mistake to let it through. Could have guarded with all Pock. And it would have been fine. Oh well. Azaltus or Gloria Storm? Azaltus or Gloria Storm? Wait a minute. How would the tokens react to getting... Screw it, I'm gonna find out. Put you two back at the bottom of the deck. Persona Ride! Gloria Storm's skill. Ah, they just get deleted. That's nice to know. Call Dendrain. Activate Dendrain's skill, Soul Blast 2. To charge 1. To countercharge 1. Call Bowman's. Gloria Storm attacks the Vanguard. Dendrain's skill, moving Gloria Storm back to the bottom of the deck. The other Dendrain boosts Bowman's in an assault on the Vanguard. Bowman's gets a power boost because of his skill, pushing him up to 33,000. Man proceeds to drop his the entire rest of his field. Dendrain puts Bowman's back to the bottom of the deck and stands up. Bowman's was going to put himself there anyway. Ezel attacks. Ezel's skill, Counterblast 1. To Superior Call... Not... You know what? Yeah, no, this is a good option. Superior Call Azaltus and Crystallized Dragon. First check. Second check. Perfect premium front trigger. Azaltus, boosted by Dendrain, attacks the Vanguard. Azaltus' skill. All front row rear guards get a boost. Dendrain's skill puts Azaltus back down to the bottom of the deck. Crystallized Dragon, boosted by Dendrain, attacks. Dendrain's skill, move Crystallized Dragon back to the bottom of the deck. I don't want to waste these, but I don't want him to push me to 5 either. Guard. He'd need to pull 2 triggers in order to get past. Them. I don't want to leave myself with no options. I'll let it through. Oh! That's nice. Nice little option there. Soul Blast. Superior Call, Crystallized Dragon. Call Knight of Judgment, Sickle, Idwal to rear guard. Crystallized Dragon boosted by Dendrain attacks. Dendrain puts Crystallized Dragon back into the deck. Idwal boosted by Dendrain attacks. Of course, he gets a heal trigger now. Because why wouldn't he? Dendrain sends Idwal back to the bottom of the deck. Ezel attacks. Counterblast 1 to search. Seriously? These are my options? Superior Call, Silverfang, Witch, and Dendrain. Silverfang Witch's skill. Counterblast 1 to draw a card. No triggers. I will take the Exaltus and the Gareth, though. Those are good options. That's 16. That's also not good enough, but I'd rather have these two go back into the deck so they don't get munched. So Dendrain boosts Silverfang Witch and attack on the Vanguard. Dendrain puts Silverfang Witch back into the deck. Dendrain attacks the rear guard, boosted by Dendrain. Dendrain shuffles herself back into the deck to stand back up. Of course he gets another Persona ride. No guard. Palladium Zeal's skill. Drop Gareth. Called it. Guard. I got 2 Ezels left in the deck, and I've pulled none of them. Dang. Alright, draw. Alright, I can work with this. Call Exaltus to the right and Exalted Dragon to the left, along with Silverfang Witch. Exalted Dragon boosted, but no, wait, wrong order. Should have gone with Exaltus first. Dendrain shoves Exalted Dragon back into the deck. Exaltus attacks the Vanguard. Exaltus' skill. Dendrain puts Exaltus back into the deck. Ezel, boosted by Silverfang Witch, attacks. Counterblast. Look at the top 7. Call Exaltus and Bowman. And man dropped his entire hand to block this Golden Lion Ezel attack. Bowman, boosted by Dendrain, attacks. Bowman's skill gives him +5. Dendrain puts Bowman back at the bottom of the deck. Azaltus, boosted by Dendrain, attacks. Azaltus' skill. Man gets the last minute heal trigger, because of course he does. Move Azaltus back to the bottom of the deck. "23 cards left in the deck. 2 heal triggers, 1 over trigger, 2 draw triggers, 2 crit triggers. Palladium Zeal basically Palladium Zeal works without needing for me to discard. So a 3 in 20 chance. 3 in 20 chance. Oh, I'm still alive! I'm still alive! Call Azaltus. Call Bowman. Azaltus, boosted by Dendrain, attacks the Vanguard. Azaltus' skill gives +5 to everybody in the front row. And you're dropping a perfect guard on that? You're dropping a perfect guard on that? Why aren't you sacrificing all your plants in the back for the boost? Buddy boy, Dendrain. Please put Azaltus back into the deck. Azaltus, please put yourself to the bottom of the deck. Bowman's, boosted by Dendrain, attacks. Bowman's boosts himself with his skill. You're dropping another perfect guard. You have no good options, buddy boy. No, you don't. And I don't think you'll have another miracle heal trigger to get you to save you this time. You might have an over trigger still left in the deck that might save you. Crit? Crit. No, it's not going to matter anyway, because crit trigger! So even if you pull a heal trigger, you still lose. Or you pull an over trigger, you still lose.
ちゃった。
Let's go to the shop real quick. Ooh, another copy of Keeper of the Moongate. Two copies of Circle Acts of Disassociation Cephidoter. Can you guys hear my fan at all? You probably can. Another Keeper of the Moongate. I can probably throw a Moongate deck together for next time. Or during the stream tomorrow. Either or. I could also probably build a dog deck. A high beast deck, anyway. But yeah, no, that'll be it for the stream today. I'll see you all next time. Tomorrow will be a very, very long stream. It'll be a return to form, rather. Until then, though, I'll see you all next time. Peace.